What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, I'm going to be parked behind my desk and for the foreseeable future because of everything that's breaking right now. Scoops and news in the wake of the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer that has me cooking up a few theories of my own. Now, in the meantime, I want to start with one of the latest scoops and coming from an industry insider source that we can trust, one that's been right in the past, now saying that at least one of the variants of Wolverine that we saw and during the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer is not going to be played by Hugh Jackman, and what's fitting for a collab of sorts between industry insider sources for a movie that's a collab between Deadpool and Wolverine because of a totally separate scoop coming from a separate industry insider, and months ago, we might actually know which actor is playing this Wolverine variant. Now, as if that wasn't exciting enough because of what rumors are saying about why Marvel chose this actor and what his role may mean for the future phases of the MCU, this may be the most interesting frame in the entire trailer, because if these scoops and theories are right about the actor and this variant, who's sitting across from him wearing a huge leather jacket dealing those cards may also have been confirmed by his scoop as well and be none other than Gambit. And at the risk for absolutely repeating myself here in the prologue, because of other scoops, we might know who that actor is too. We're breaking it all down, the latest to break today about this Wolverine variant, what Marvel may be looking to do as a test run for the character, and the scoops stemming back to over a year ago that may reveal who both of these actors are. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews, to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. The next one is right around the corner to coincide with X-Men 97. Again, all you got to do be a sub, leave a comment. If you want, stick around at the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so we are going to wade into some scoop territory, so I guess I should issue a spoiler warning, though to be fair, I kind of spilled the beans in the prologue, so if you already made it this far, you might as well stick around for the rest of the news. Okay, so the latest breaking today, and from the trusted industry insider, but also anonymous Twitter scoopster My Time to Shine Hello, has said that hashtag Deadpool and Wolverine Patch will be played by a different actor. The Patch variant of Wolverine we saw with the white jacket that we assumed, I think correctly, is in the Princess Bar in Madripoor will now have a different actor representing Wolverine, at least for that scene or that part of the movie. But let's go ahead and rewind the clock at least 5 months ago to the very beginning of September, when it broke from industry insider Daniel Rickman, who, especially in the last year, has probably come on as the most trusted industry insider source in the Marvel scoop game, and so much so that major Hollywood trades like The Hollywood Reporter and Deadline have now ended up re-reporting on him or corroborating his scoops later in the same day that he drops them. Back in September, Daniel RPK reported that Daniel Radcliffe, the Harry Potter star, had been cast in a secret role for Deadpool 3. Leading to rampant speculation, and mostly because of the concept art that had already been out there from fan casting, that he was going to be playing, obviously, a variant of Wolverine. Now we're hearing from industry insider My Time to Shine Hello that this variant specifically is played by a different actor, so you can see how people are drawing a line between A and B. Now, the other rumors and buzz that have popped up about this is that Marvel Studios might actually be giving Daniel Radcliffe a test run as Wolverine and see how people react to the casting, because there's a possibility he could end up being our Wolverine in the future of the MCU. But I'm going to go ahead and say, I don't know about you guys, I wouldn't buy into that, and here's why. I think Kevin Feige has already showed a ready willingness to include fan castings when appropriate, say like John Krasinski for the Fantastic Four cameo in Multiverse of Madness, but there was never from the beginning any intention of actually using him for the long run in the MCU, and so I think this might be just a case of that. A little bit of fan service, and maybe for the actor as well, putting this guy in the role of Wolverine, but not for the long haul, just for a one-off. Now, that being said, there was another scoop about a certain actor who had an extremely close brush, 1, 2, maybe even 10 times with playing Gambit, but unfortunately was never able to get his movie made in Channing Tatum. And as synchronicity would have it, if we stay right there in the beginning of September 2023, there were also rumors and reports that Channing Tatum had joined the cast of Deadpool 3 and had already filmed a scene. Because of his storied history with the Gambit character, it was obvious to say if he was in the film, that's who he'd be portraying. Now you seemingly have a scene with Wolverine Patch and what I would say could be Gambit, considering he's wearing a huge brown leather jacket and he's dealing cards at a blackjack table. Everything seems to say that it's him, and if one of these guys isn't the main continuity variant, say Daniel Radcliffe instead of Hugh Jackman, why not have Channing Tatum's Gambit in that exact same scene so that you can sort of, again, do the same thing you're doing with Radcliffe's Wolverine that you did with John Krasinski's Mr. Fantastic. You're just giving a little bit of fan service, a little bit of service to the actors as well, gives them a chance to be in the MCU without any long-term commitment, and gives Kevin Feige and Marvel a chance to serve up that fan service without a commitment to the actor in the long-term role. It really works for everybody, especially if they're not their first pick or they're not there yet in casting the future MCU's X-Men, which is actually closer than you think given the fact that they've already started fielding writers and for that film. And so while I think it makes a little logical sense that if you had a chance to test run an actor in a role that you would go ahead and do that and see how the reaction is, I just believe that there's going to be a lot of stuff we're going to see during this Deadpool movie that is super one-off material. Now, does that mean that there isn't a chance for some of these cameos to reprise themselves as both heroes and villains in Secret Wars? The more the merrier. Well, I've been saying that and clearly since 2020 that I think Marvel may be up against it with how much money they're going to have to shell out for cameos and the such, because Secret Wars really should just have everybody in it. Maybe for some of these actors, legacy like the actor for Pyro, or for a new actor like Daniel Radcliffe, maybe they all can show up at the end there, and whatever the equivalent portal scene will be in Avengers Secret Wars, give them another chance to reprise their character and be a variant, but I just wouldn't count on any of them holding the roles past the multiverse saga, and what we go into we think will be a soft reboot for the MCU, but now that even seems up for discussion. But you guys let me know all your thoughts down below. Do you think I'm absolutely reaching with this being Gambit, or do you think that Radcliffe in the Wolverine role would be good or bad for this film? Again, if it's all just going to end up with them dead, it doesn't really matter going forward, but still, let me know all your thoughts. Who would you actually recast as a Wolverine in the future MCU? Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. All right, we are still giving away PlayStation 5s here at the channel. We're just going to continue to do so until the PlayStation 5 Pro or the PlayStation 6 comes out. Now, we were going to give away tickets. We already did a couple for the Madam Web tickets, but it seems as though the Madam Web reviews are out and this movie is as big a mess as it possibly could be. People are saying it's worse than Morbius, and I just don't know how Sony can screw it up with this kind of talent and this kind of IP, still not make an entertainment movie. It seems so simple. That being said, you know, we're going to give away some Madam Web tickets, whether you want them or not. Well, that's a different story. But either way, if you want to be entered to win, all the same rules will always apply for giveaways here at the channel. Hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below, because it's truly random. The more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you liked today's video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. My name is Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at I'mFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name AllFires, hence the AKA at the beginning of the video. Those of you who have already checked it out and supported me, I cannot thank you enough. Those of you who support me here at the channel, thank you as well. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.